Because the ESR is published by Edison to the public, it is used both internally and externally. So internally, it can be used by planners and inspectors. Planners can use it for reference, for information for themselves, and they can also use it to refer customers to when customers have questions. A planner is not going to know the answer to every question, but they may be able to refer the customer to the ESR to find the answer themselves. They can also use it when they're doing their job, such as, for meter locations. The ESR will provide information on, different clearances and requirements for a meter location, and that information's in there, so the planner can refer to that. Also when they're designing a plan, so the ESR provides a lot of information that we've gone over in this class. Those tables we've used, such as the number of conduit that is required when running from a transformer to a meter panel based on the amps, that information is in the ESR, so they'll use that when creating a design. Inspectors will also use this quite often. They're going to refer to the ESR for different clearances. If a customer installs a meter, and they'll use the ESR to find for example, just the height of the center of the meter. The ESR states that the meter has to be center of meter has to be between 4 foot and 6 foot 3 inches. So, going out in the field, make sure that they have their meter at the right height, they have the proper, clearance around for safe working space, and that information is provided by the ESR. And if a customer is questioning that, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? The inspector has, the ability to say, you need to refer to the ESR. It'll provide that information. These are our requirements, and they need to be met in order for us to allow you to have power to this meter. It's also used externally. So, like I said, the customers can use this for information from themselves. The planners and inspectors can refer customers to the ESR, so a customer can use that for the information and realize what their responsibilities are. Utility consultants. So utility consultants, they'll do things like applicant design, like we talked about in the first session of this class. So utility consultants, when they're creating a design to submit for approval, they need to take into consideration what the requirements in the ESR are, and how they build that design has to meet the different requirements, and they can use the information just as a planner would. And then, very importantly, contractors can use this. So contractors being, electricians or underground civil contractors, when they're installing duct to a meter, or when the electrician is actually installing the meter, they're aware of what the different standards are. And like we said, what the inspector is looking for, the inspector is ultimately approving the contractor's work. So the contractor can make sure they're doing the work right, so when the inspector comes, it can be approved easily.